In a major boost to industry-starved Bihar, Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated a greenfield grain-based ethanol plant at Purnea. The project is a part of Bihar's ambitious foray into ethanol production, using sugarcane, maize and rice to meet the country's fuel needs. For a state which has traditionally been a very agro-based state, why is it the foray towards ethanol and how is it going to impact the industries?
Bihar is one of the most backward states of the country, and it has been witnessing migration to other states by people looking for jobs. And this is primarily an agricultural state. It has always lagged behind in industry. And now the Nitish Kumar government is making efforts to bring up more industries in the state to create employment. In the wake of the COVID reverse migration, where a lot of people working in other states returned to Bihar, this need was felt even more. And the efforts are on to set up industries using the resources present in the state so that employment could be generated for people from the state.
Why exactly they are concentrating on ethanol?
Bihar has always been in the forefront in sugarcane production, and this is one resource it has. In the Simanchal belt, there is a lot of, it's called the corn belt, and a lot of maize is produced. In fact, 3 crops of maize are produced in 1 year. And they also have this rice husk or broken rice, which is not fit for consumption. And so these 3 can be used for ethanol production. As we know, the government is promoting ethanol production to meet the fuel requirement in the country. Maharashtra has been in the forefront in ethanol production, and now Bihar is making efforts to use its resources to build up ethanol plants to meet this requirement in the country.
How many plants is the state government trying to make?
When we talked to the industry minister of Bihar, Shahnawaz Hussain, he said that the state has plans of setting up 17 ethanol units under its ethanol production policy, which was envisaged in 2021. Out of this, the first one, greenfield project, was inaugurated in Purnea on Saturday. 3 more are to be inaugurated soon. 2 of these will come up in Gopalganj and 1 in Bhojpur.
Has the company or this plant made any agreement with oil marketing companies?
So the arrangement is that these plants will sell directly to the oil marketing companies, and there is an agreement with West Bengal and Jharkhand, and this is for 10 years to begin with, and later as the production goes up, I'm sure the state of Bihar will look for newer markets and other states where it can sell its ethanol.
Is it moving in the right direction towards industrialization to stop the migration of people?
Under Nitish Kumar, the power situation has improved gradually, and it is not as bad as it was during the RJD rule. And similarly, the roads have also improved to a great extent, arguably better than some of the roads in eastern UP. Of course, a lot of work needs to be done to bring up the state out of poverty. And once these industries are set up, a lot of development takes place around the industry. It becomes a hub for development. And the Nitish Kumar government has plans of using its resources mainly to set up industries in textile and ethanol, of course, as we're talking about, and also the food processing industry. Okay. So these are the 3 sectors where the Bihar government is likely to come up with, has plans of building more industries and creating employment. For the first time, Bihar is now looking at an investor summit, something that has largely been identified with states, developed states like Gujarat, states which look for investment from outside. Bihar had always found investors not showing much interest because of the shortcomings of the state.